After deciding to not renew their individual contracts with YG, all 4 BLACKPINK members are doing everything that they had dreamt of. Some dreams even dated back to their pre-debut phase. And so, they have constantly been updating fans with unexpected news about their career and future plans. However, there is still one particular member's activity that is met with criticism from netizens. Curious? Be patient, as you will know in a few minutes. But first, we all know BLACKPINK agreed to sign a group contract with YG Entertainment, and fans are happy that they are still under YG as a group. However, if you're in K-pop long enough, we all know seeing the 4 members together is extremely hard, and this group contract only gives a false sense that BLACKPINK is still the same. History with SNSD, GOT7, and EXO have proven that after this, most members would focus on their solo careers and only gather once in a blue moon for a group activity. For example, SNSD took up to 5 years for a comeback in 2022 and GOT7 after departing from JYP Entertainment in January 2021. It took them over a year to come back, but the comeback was done more like a gift to fans rather than a serious promotion. Still, the members are living their best life. Following JENNIE, Lisa has not only launched her own company, but now is also stepping into acting. ROSÉ has released a new song and even started her own fandom. JISOO finally found the time to pursue her pre-debut dream. And ROSÉ also had total artistic freedom to go all in with her musician ambition. Now let's start with details about Lisa. After the official news that BLACKPINK members would promote individually outside YG, Lisa was the first to announce her personal activity that she would perform at Gala des Pièces Jaunes. However, the moment proving Lisa influence wasn't when she was on stage performing Money, at this, a charity event hosting up to 13,000 audiences. Instead, it was this adorable moment where the First Lady of France pulled Lisa to the center position after seeing her shyly standing on the edge. On Weibo, this video even went garnering over 100,000 likes and 4.1 million views in just 8 hours. Then good news came like a rushing wind as Lisa announced her own company, LLOUD, in February 11th. But in an unexpected twist, this announcement was met with criticism from even some blinks, because people believed Lisa was too full of herself in the company's introduction. But before going into the details, pause this video to read the introduction and try to guess which was the controversial part then. Did you catch it? Well, netizens actually found out 2 controversial details. First is the transcends the group with her global impact in music and fashion, and second is Lisa's achievements are unparalleled. As some argued, while Lisa's contributions to music and fashion are indeed significant, using the word transcends BLACKPINK may overstate her individual accomplishments. Then praising that her achievements are unparalleled also attracted scrutiny, with some pointing out that her successes, though impressive, could hardly ever be on the level that BTS and BLACKPINK as a group had achieved. Others also brought up the way JENNIE introduced herself on her own agency's website, oddatelier, where she was described as one of the most influential artists, though she was the most recognized IT girl of BLACKPINK. Anyway, that criticism was still minor and didn't stop Lisa from living her best life. Most recently, she has announced another big news, following in the footsteps of JISOO and JENNIE into acting. Particularly, she will be joining Season 3 of the popular HBO series, The White Lotus. Shortly after her company's personal page confirmed this news, contrary to previous rumors, that Lisa would kick off with a solo album after establishing her company. The shooting is expected to start in Thailand, Lisa's home country, in February. About her personal matters, fans are also seeing good news, though her relationship with Fredericarnault was still ambiguous. Ever since ending the individual contract with YG, 2 have been spotted together more often and most recently. During Lisa's participation in a charity music event in France, Arnault was also seen in the audience. Then, in a backstage photo posted by a YGX dancer, which is now deleted already, his initials FA were also spotted on her phone case. The fact that Lisa also posted the same picture but cropped out that specific area also further considered the rumor that she was trying to hide the relationship with Fredericarnault. We rise like tall buildings. After the contract news, ROSÉ was the member that blinks most worried sick about, since she casually disappeared from all social media platforms for nearly a month long. Luckily, her birthday was in February, so fans got a chance to see her at that time. But just imagine if her birthday was somewhere in June or December. Just imagine that. Anyway, for the birthday, ROSÉ surprised fans by opening an Instagram group chat, which attracted up to 4 million fans, and teasing a 20-second song that she would probably release titled Vampire Holly. She also mentioned that she's been working hard on a project and even asked her fans for help in choosing a special name for her own fandom. And yes, this decision helped, but it also turned the whole group chat into a chaotic, hilarious zoo. Blinks. As funny and creative as ROSÉ made some funny suggestions like gays, lesbians, and lesbians girls, I bet ROSÉ would have had a really good time going through Blink's reactions, but of course, she would go for something serious. In the same day, there were up to 95,000 suggestions and some notable names like YSL Creative Director Anthony Vaccarello, YSL Global VIP Director Emmanuel Tomasini, and ROSÉ's sister Alice also joined the chat suggesting Thorn for the fandom's name. Here was even a whole paragraph analyzing how Thorn would be such an iconic pick because it not only represented ROSÉ's idol journey, but also the protection of fans toward her. But we all know ROSÉ is such a perfectionist, so until now, she hasn't really decided which one to officially go for. The thing is, some Blinks didn't have a positive view toward ROSÉ action and on X. A tweet garnering up to 114,000 views said her move implied the inevitable downfall of Blackpink and in just a few years. People would be discussing about since when Blackpink was only a name on paper. There was also another speculation, but luckily, this time, it's a good one. Looking at her teaser and her question for a fandom's name, many believe ROSÉ will soon return with a solo project. Then, South Korean outlets have also predicted ROSÉ would soon open her own agency, but then back in January 2023. Rumors also flew around that she would most probably sign with Capitol Record of Universal, aka the famous agency behind the Beatles, because she was the K-pop artist to be followed by Capitol Records chairman. So, let's wait and see what's coming next. A fun side story is that before Jennie even officially announced her agency, eagle-eyed netizens had already known a thing or two about this ambitious project when Jennie applied a trademark to her name in Korea intellectual property in 10 different categories. Then on December 24, 2023, she announced her own agency named Oddatelier. On the reason why she established Oddatelier, Jennie said she wanted to pursue solo activities more freely with a longtime crew, alongside group activities with YG Entertainment. Of course, she was still extremely grateful for YG Entertainment as the company has been by her side since day one. She also explained the meaning behind this name, saying that Oddatelier showed how determined Jennie is with her career path even when it may seem weird to others. However, she has yet to announce any solo activities and for now being brand ambassadors of various famous houses. She continues to excel in her role, with her advertisements dominating globally. Then, it also turned out that among all Blackpink's members, Jennie is also the one with the biggest passion for the idol job, as right after her exclusive contract with YG Entertainment ended, she joined the reality show Apartment 404. Then she also appeared on red carpet with leehyori and was the very first guest to be invited to the show. Finally, after being absent from lots of Hatier's events despite being their global ambassador, JISOO has recently appeared at an event in France. But that wasn't the first thing she did after the exclusive contract with YG Entertainment ended, because back when there was still a heated discussion about whether or not JISOO would stay under YG, she had already been spotted shooting for zombie drama Influenza in Seoul and been in talks with the possible film debut with Omniscient Reader. The potential blockbuster gathering iconic names like leeminho, ahnhyoseop, Nana, and Chaesubin. And I bet we are all happy to see JISOO finally got to pursue her dream pre-debut because actually, she didn't join YG Entertainment to be an idol, but instead to be an actress. However, probably for having such a legendary visual, she was chosen to be a piece of Blackpink. Around this same time, rumors about JISOO starting her own agency also flew around the internet like crazy. From January 3rd, 2024, it was said that JISOO would sign with her brother's company called Blissoo to pursue individual activities, and as it turned out, the rumor was 99% legit. The whole thing about her going solo and the company name Blissoo was true, but rather than being her brother's company, it was actually her own. The name Blissoo was also explained by JISOO herself as bliss, meaning the overflowing happiness and allure of her personal color. Fun story is that right after the news broke out, Blissoo website crashed due to overwhelming traffic and on X. Blissoo by JISOO skyrocketed to global trending topics. No wonder why people always call her mother. Although group activities are currently rare, Blackpink members always remember each other and frequently share their stories on social media. This is clearly shown through how all members had sent ROSÉ the most heartwarming messages for her 2024's birthday on Instagram. So, do you think Blackpink's future as a group is now only on paper? Also, do you know that the group had a 4-year secret that was only revealed when Teddy brought it up? Check this out for the answer.